With lawn equipment taking a rest this time of year, now's an exceptional time to be checking up on mower maintenance before it's time for work as spring rolls around. Dave Oakley of the Koenig Equipment Urbana location takes a look at some basic tips for mower maintenance and what items are commonly overlooked.
The things that I think get overlooked most with the people that do it themselves is they don't necessarily always do everything it needs, from changing the air filter. They'll change the oil in the oil filter, but they won't change the air filter. They also don't scrape their mower decks and get those clean. They'll take the blades off and sharpen them, put them back on, but then the grass is still contained underneath the deck, keeps the airflow from functioning correctly and creating a good cut. Some of the other stuff is they'll skip the fuel filter. That's something that a lot of people just overlook, and it just ends up causing problems, and then it ends up being a big repair because they don't know what's wrong with it. As far as leveling the deck, sometimes that needs done, and then to do that you need to check the air in the tires, because if you don't, you're not going to have an accurate cut as far as the way it's set up with the tractor. Things that do get overlooked underneath this, the engine or the hood, the oil usually gets changed. You check the oil there. But what does get missed is this fuel filter over here. Something simple, but it keeps the tractor running correctly. The air filter's underneath this. Like I'd mentioned before, that hasn't been replaced in quite some time. It's got a lot of debris on it. The base looks pretty good, but it's not going to breathe through that. This one has been changed. That's the new unit. You can obviously see the difference. It's going to breathe a lot better. Much better for the machine, and it's a small expense to increase the life of your engine. A lot of people don't want to dive into the engine. That needs changed pretty much every year. It runs in a really dirty environment, and if the engine can't breathe, it's not going to run. The mower deck also is something that needs service. You should grease that every about 4 times a year. I always tell people Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day, and at least that gets you 3. The rest of the tractor just gets greased once a year, which again is covered in our service. Yeah, this particular unit was a trade-in. Most of the trade-ins that we take in we do that, what we call our off-season service, which is the entire package as far as everything changed and serviced, and the tires pressure checked, and the blades sharpened, and the deck lubricated, level, everything's ready to go. And then that helps us as far as when a customer buys it, we know that it's a good quality unit and they're going to get good use out of it. All those options right there that I just mentioned will get done on our master program. The master program goes through pretty much everything on the mower. It changes the oil filter, the fuel filter, the spark plugs, the air filter. We take the blades off, sharpen them, balance them, clean the deck, put it back on, steam clean the entire unit, level the deck, and then bring it back to you. So that's something that we know then everything gets done that needs done. The whole key to that is, what our goal is for you to turn your key every time you need to mow the grass. It starts and performs the way it should. They can reach us here at 937-653-5281. They can reach us at email, which is koenigequipment.com. You can go to our website. You can actually schedule service calls there and see all the things that we do offer.